that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, they're right where we thought they would be, and that's okay. Improvement rarely happens overnight.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Hootie is out there with Curry. And it's Post in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Suns, Brooks plays the 4 with Williams stepping in at the 5. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wings. And it's Gillespie in at the 1. And both these teams coming into this game playing some very good basketball.
Yeah, Kevin, both teams are in rhythm. Both teams have certainly found their flow. And I think sometimes in this league, it's not who you play, it's when you play them. And based on the way these two have been playing lately, we're going to be in for a great one.
Tim, as a guy who played many years in the league, this momentum thing, that intangible, that's a pretty big factor, isn't it?
Oh, it creates a collective confidence that absolutely carries you through stretches of your season.
And so Brooks will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
It was a loss last time they faced up against each other. A very tightly contested game that they felt they could have won.
Really tough to win in this league when your starters get into foul trouble like that. I thought it was the difference.
And so it's Golden State with it. The Suns getting the bucket. Green deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Butler. For 3. That doesn't go either for Butler. Brooks down low. Curry meets him. Allen passes to Williams. Curry against Brooks. Outside Williams. Suns moving the ball around. Allen's shot is off. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Moody. Green with a screen on Williams. Down low. And Green with the basket on the assist by Butler.
Coming off the screen, Butler draws attention to himself and then makes a great pass.
Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Gillespie. Pass to Booker. Fires for 3. The rebound by Post. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now here's Curry. Post finds Green. Outside Curry. Now Butler. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
You just got to be up on Butler at all times. One of the more efficient scorers in our game.
And a late second-round pick, but Tim Quinton Post showing he can contribute.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a true 7-footer, and he has proven he is more than comfortable shooting it from the three-point line. He is a proven NBA player.
Goes up with it again, and Brooks gets it to go. Brooks has got his second basket of the game.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
On the wing, Green. Outside Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Booker. He has yet to score, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Moses Moody.
Well, there's so much to like about Devin Booker, and I think my favorite thing is that you can run your offense through him as a scorer or as a creator.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Booker. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. Both free throws good from Booker. Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
Bucket is good.
Nice job using Butler off the ball, getting him a shot in rhythm.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. On the topic of Curry, Coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. He'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's Pajemski. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Curry, that's good.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Tim, some forget prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
And here is Williams, coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Here's Booker. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, the defense was there, but Booker is strong enough as a finisher to get through that contact.
Curry passes to Green. Outside Butler. Brooks. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
No free throw drops for Butler. So, Tim, many have speculated that being an NBA coach is one of the most thankless jobs in all of professional sports. Do you agree with that?
Well, Kevin, it certainly can be. There's an awful lot of pressure that comes with those coveted positions. There's not a lot of job security. And, of course, there's always the difficulty in dealing with star players. But when you win, I don't know there's a better job in professional sports.
And when there's winning, there's always coaching probably at the core. Am I correct on that?
There is no doubt there has to be cohesion between a coaching staff and that roster if you want to win at the highest level.
Brooks kicks to Booker. From downtown, the shot, no good. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Just didn't do a lot wrong in that game. Just a solid win all around.
The Suns trailing. To the paint. Brooks, the pass to Gillespie. Pass to Booker. Here's Gillespie. Lets the three fly. Good on the triple.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Now here's Butler. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Now Allen, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Suns moving the ball around. There's the pick. Booker. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Pajemski. Now Green to stop the run. Rebounded by Allen.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the middle. It's picked off. Outside Butler. Moody the pass to Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Booker the bounce pass. Butler against Brooks. Clock at 6. Lets it fly from 18. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And Brooks needs to keep taking and making those jumpers. It's only going to help his confidence.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Change here. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. The Suns 5th.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Horford with the screen on Allen, trying to end the drought. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
They prevented their opponent from ever getting into a comfort zone. They were just very disruptive.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Horford. Now Heel. Safety move. It's hauled in by Goodwin. Allen outside. Now here's Dunn. And here is Goodwin. Allen for 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. He's checked in for Draymond Green. And checking out some numbers for Jimmy Butler.
And suddenly his feel for the three-point shot has left it. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range not close to what it was earlier, but he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
Hield finds Podziemski. To end the run. It's hauled in by the Suns. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside. Dunn against Kuminga. Dunn passes to Booker. Shoots over Podziemski. Al Horford with the rebound. Warriors trail by 11. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, "My thing is," and Kobe said it too, "inspiring the youth is everything." A kid grows up and is like, "Man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him." And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Kevin?
Truly a role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Richard, and the three ball is good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life, so I expect him to break even more franchise records.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice.
Heel can't hit.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Pass to Bouye. Out to the right wing. Fires the three. Goodwin. Good. And the Suns lead by 16.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Here's Horford. Outside, Kuminga. Butler deciding where to go with it. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
The Suns making a change here. Richards is checked in.
You know, there's always a lot of talk around Jimmy Butler, but the fact is this. When the game is on the line, Butler can raise his effort level. It's almost unmatched in this league.
Now, here's Goodwin. Looking in his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Podziemski. Pass to Butler. With one on the clock. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
It's been all about Mark Williams for the Phoenix Suns. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Suns, this has been the game they wanted to have.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
Dunn is out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Goodwin. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Bouye in at the one spot. Who's out there for Phoenix.
And that is what Hield does. This guy is a gunner, loves pulling the trigger from deep.
Here's Bouye. Scoreless thus far. And it's Goodwin missing. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a 10-point game. Podziemski finds Butler. earned by Butler.
And when Jimmy Butler is this confident, he is a nightmare to contain. Butler just takes over games with his scoring.
Goodwin feeling it out. O'Neal outside. Suns moving the ball around. Off target from three-point range. Warriors trail by 8. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Dunn. Pass to Bouye. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Now here's Goodwin, covered by Hield. 5 to shoot. Goodwin with it. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Those are the ones you definitely have to make. Sometimes there's just enough defense to make a miss.
Butler passes to Horford. By Hield, nobody around. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Now just a 5-point Suns lead, and timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston team.
And now on the 2K leaderboard, the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the best free throw shooting teams in the league. In third, the Warriors.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Here's Gillespie, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's Gillespie. It's a 5-point game. 4 on the clock. Deep 2 from Brooks. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Warriors have got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Hield. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hield's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Dunn kicks to Booker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Free throw good, Booker. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level, but you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Pass to Butler. Over Brooks. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Butler.
And sometimes the only answer for great defense is the mid-range jumper, and that's Butler's go-to.
Booker looking around. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Credit Booker for having the concentration to play through that contact and still convert.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Green, he's checked in for Al Horford.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Warriors trail by 6. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Takes a 3. Curry buries the 3 shot.
Yeah, I don't care if he's blindfolded. You're always okay with Curry taking a 3 from that range.
Here's Gillespie. Booker outside. Booker hammers it down.
That is great work by Booker there. He completely lost the defense.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Takes the 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Williams is checked in for the Suns. And the Warriors also making a change. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. Warriors on D, trailing by 2. Brooks, the pass to Gillespie. Pass to Dunn, lets it go with a 3. And the Suns miss again. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Outside Butler. Kuminga kicks to Butler. Golden State moving it around. And the basket by Curry.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Now here's Booker. He's coming off a 31-point game against New York. Gillespie, the pass to Williams. It's stolen by Green. Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Outside Williams. Here's Gillespie, guarded by Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Done shots, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Green. An 11-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
But he also picked apart the defense with his passing. I mean, this guy can really read the floor.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Grayson Allen's checked in for Dunn. The Warriors also with a sub. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Kuminga. Good on both. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Well, Booker isn't going to shy away from physical contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's in scoring mode.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Booker.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
Now Moody, still scoreless. Here's Curry. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Gillespie, guarded by Curry. Here's Booker. And Moody pulls it down. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 14-6 run. Curry dishes to Butler. Over Allen. Butler, no good.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
And Curry has it in the corner. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 21. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And another area of success for them has been the fast break. They have repeatedly gotten out in transition and found easy shots.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Curry. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Sacramento.
And we need to mention the impact he had on the defensive side as well. He blocked a couple shots and altered others.
Three-pointer heel. It's hauled in by the Suns. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Back to you.
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Curry. The Suns getting the bucket. Ball's not loose. And now it's Allen. Running. He can go all the way. Brooks, the pass to Gillespie. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Okay, Draymond showing you he can still get up. Do not sleep on Draymond's hops.
Here we go, one-on-one. Three-pointer, Butler from deep, Jimmy Butler!
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Back to Booker. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
1:51 left in the first half. Brooks against Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Over Brooks. And it's Butler missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Well, that happens sometimes. Nothing is guaranteed in this league.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Back to Curry. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And he is having an unbelievable game from three-point range. How long can he keep this up?
Pass to Brooks. Brooks with a screen on Hield. No good from Booker.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide-open 3.
And Hield with the basket on the assist by Curry. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Williams. He's got 9. Here's Brooks. And the shot is good. Brooks has got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Booker. The Suns have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. A 3 ball. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got his 4th assist in this one. Curry is inside. Tough finish. Curry.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. The Pelicans will face off against the Magic in Orlando. That one's starting at 3 p.m. Eastern.
This is going to be either a lopsided game or a terrific upset.
And let's take a glance now at the Golden State Warriors. They're in a close one so far.
This bench, they've been destructive. High energy, attacking like torpedoes.
Rising from the depths, 20,000 points from under the sea.
I see where you're going. But check this out. Making big waves out there, Ernie.
Ooh, well done. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Curry has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Here's Curry. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Up front, it'll be Green in post. Curry is out there with Moody, and it's Butler in at the small forward. Goes up on the block. Butler hits it with traffic.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Gillespie, the pass to Booker. And that one, good. Booker's got 28 points for the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Down low. They kick it out to Green from past the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Green's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before them, for sure. There's the triple. Kept alive. And Williams is right there. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Butler against him. Back to Butler. 6 to shoot. Over Allen. And it's Butler missing.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over it.
Williams scanning the floor. There's a screen by Williams. Allen, that's good.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Allen against Butler. Pass to Green, and Green slams it in.
Well, that's just an excellent job by Green as the screener. First he sets it, then gets the scoring opportunity.
Here's Gillespie, outside Williams. Now here's Booker, defended by Moody. Booker hits it inside.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. Here's the three. Devin Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. Williams kicks to Booker. Strong finish inside from Booker.
If Booker finds his groove on offense, he is a pure scorer, and it's going to be a long night for the defense.
Outside Butler. It's Curry outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 8th assist in the game. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. The Suns 5th.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
And it's the Suns with the ball to the left side wing. Here's Gillespie. Back to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the 3 ball. Allen's got 12 in the game.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Here's Butler over Brooks. And it's Butler missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Williams passes to Gillespie. Now Brooks to the middle. Pass to Gillespie. Over in the corner, Allen. And a miss there on the triple. Warriors trail by 3. Curry outside. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here's Booker. He has 35. Williams. Good. A nice assist from Booker. 13 points in the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Outside, Green. Pass to Moody. Curry trying to break free. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Here's Gillespie. Allen for the 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
Well, Jimmy's showing you what a great scorer he is. He had the defense completely fooled by that pump fake.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Butler.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
And the Warriors making a change here. Horford's checked in. And so he hits both. Here's Gillespie. On the wing, Booker. Just 5 on the clock.
Here's a look at the stats for Devin Booker. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. Free throw good, Booker.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Both shots good from the stripe. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Curry. Outside Horford. Pass to Pajemski. And the Warriors miss again. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Suns. That's good from Williams on the assist by Brooks. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Outside Green. Back to Curry. Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Brooks has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the wing right side. Allen outside. Pass to Brooks. For 3, Booker. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And that sends Draymond Green to the free throw line. It goes on Dylan Brooks. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
Well, they've really been aggressive in the painted area. When that ball goes inside, they are attacking.
Donnie's checked in for the Suns. One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
They grabbed their own miss. Williams got it. Good job in the low post. Williams has got 17.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
Booker outside. Done outside. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors trail by 3. Green kicks to Curry. Pass to Pajemski. And he banks in the lane.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Booker outside. Here's Gillespie. Allen outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Now here's Booker. Tight defense on him. No good from 11 feet. Golden State's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Outside Butler. And there's Butler with the flush.
And he's never been shy about asserting his dominance. This is classic Jimmy Butler play so far.
Here's Gillespie. Williams, a screen on Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Allen inside the three-point line. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Here they are, your Suns, Panthers.
Buddy Hield comes in for Curry. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Kuminga, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. At one point, they led by 16. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
No good on the free throw. And Phoenix making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Richards is checked in. And the second free throw, good. The Warriors trailing. Pass to Horford. Now here's Kuminga. 5 on the clock. No good on the three. Now done. Defended by Kuminga. Hield outside. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Hield. Fires from deep. Jacks up a three. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Hield. Horford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Booker outside. And Devin Booker in the paint.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Podziemski with it. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Horford. The rebound by Richards.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Booker outside. Shoots over Podziemski. And it's Phoenix scoring again. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. With the points he racked up that quarter, he has broken his season-high scoring mark already. Right back after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got a good one. Royce O'Neal is out there with Dunn. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Booker in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. There's O'Neal with the three. Warriors with the rebound. Now Podziemski. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
And there's Jimmy Butler later on in his career, but still showing you the athleticism.
Booker outside. Looking for Richards and gets it there.
and won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Pass to Hield. For the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Hield's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Booker outside. And here is Goodwin. O'Neal sets the screen for Goodwin. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Podziemski. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. The kick outside to Butler. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Look at Butler playing tricks, using that pump fake move to great effect.
Jimmy Butler taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And so Butler nails both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Booker outside. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to Richards. Booker outside. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Podziemski. To Kuminga. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Back to Richards. Pass to Booker. Puts the move on, and the dunk by Booker.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
No thanks. Let's see those moves. We got a dancer.
Williams is checked in for Nick Richards. Then for the Warriors, Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Horford. And Curry subbed in for Hield. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's Butler, and the Warriors miss again. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Suns. At one point, they led by 16. And there's Dunn on the assist from Williams.
That's an excellent play call to free him up. from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Outside Curry. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 38 points.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Williams kicks to Goodwin. Williams sets a screen for Goodwin. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Draymond Green is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis.
23, Draymond Green.
The Warriors leading. Now here's Curry. Three-pointer, Butler, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Takes a step back. Booker the pass to Williams. Dunn dishes to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Warriors leading by 4. Green kicks to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. To the paint. Here's Green. And the layup is good. 14 points for Draymond Green.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Pass to Green. And here is Butler, guarded by O'Neal. And it's Butler missing. Suns trail by 4. Williams dishes to Booker. And here is Goodwin. Lots of room. And right on target with the switch. Curry with it. Pass to Podziemski. Butler kicks to Kuminga. Now Podziemski. Curry on the wing. Defended by Booker. From deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Now Booker. O'Neal passes to Booker. Williams a screen on Curry. Inside to tie it up. And Williams with the layup. Williams has got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
The Warriors have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Butler in the corner. Outside, Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. Curry on the wing. Defended by Booker. From outside the arc. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Booker outside. Down low. There's Williams. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. And it goes on Draymond Green.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And the Warriors with some changes. Quentin Post comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Moses Moody in for Brandon Podziemski. And the free throw, no good. Golden State's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Curry passes to Green. Now Curry. They need this one. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Suns trail by 3. Booker outside. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Gillespie, guarded by Curry. Gillespie, the pass to Williams. Now here's Booker over Moody. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Booker's got 45 points. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 3-point lead. Outside, Green. 3-pointer. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
Pass to post. Golden State moving it around. To the inside. They kick it out to Green. Shoots the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Williams. Here's Gillespie. Brooks outside. Now here's Williams. Here's Brooks to tie it up. Green rips down the board. And here is Curry. Post with it. Now Curry from outside. Can't get it to go. Now one against Butler. Now Brooks. On the wing, Booker. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. It's a 3-point game.
2 minutes remaining in
now
the game.
Curry.
2 minutes.
Green outside. Here's Moody. Curry is inside. Nice use of the glass and the finish.
It's what we've come to expect over and over again. Steph Curry coming up big.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
And Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. There's a minute 34 left here in the fourth quarter. Curry fires. A putback. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's Booker. Brooks right side. 5 to shoot. To tie it up. Buries the deep ball.
And this is why Brooks is out there. Amazing watching him come up in the clutch for his squad.
Outside Curry. Now Green. Up top Curry. They set the pick. Green outside, shoots the 3. With the tip. Oh, sticks the putback.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And look at how much time they have. I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Trailing by 2. It's Booker. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. .26 seconds left in the game.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
There's no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
He got it again. Sensational.
Yeah, he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Devin Booker.